Alright, inaayos lang natin yung ating communication line with Batangas 2nd District Representative Jervy Luistro, Chairperson House Justice Committee. Ito ay may kaugnayan pa rin doon sa bintang ni Congressman Suntay na lumalabis ang
Yes.
Justice Committee.
Kasi
Dapat hindi nabulat-lat doon
Yes,
yung
hindi
AMLAC
dapat
records. No?
hindi dapat nilalabas o nagsasabina ng mga records kasi wala na daw yung sa poder. Kaya so anong pagbabasehan nyo na determination ng probable cause
kung hindi mo
wala
bubuksan
ito?
yun.
Oo.
No? Alamin natin, nasa linya natin si Congresswoman Jervy Luistro. Kong, magandang umaga, si Joel Siweng po ito.
Good morning po.
Good morning, Joel and Weng. Salamat sa pag-imbita nyo dito sa ating programa.
Meron
Thank you,
pong
ma'am.
meron pong kausap lang po namin kay Congressman Bong Suntay at sabi po niya lumalabis na po ang komite sa kanilang poder dahil hindi naman dapat daw nabulat-lat yung AMLAC records sa level pa lang ng komite. Ano po initial reaction niyo po doon?
Ito, Joel, sinagot ko to during the hearing yesterday, no? We exercise the necessary caution. We are very much aware of the restrictions of the bank secrecy law. Kaya, ang sinabina namin, not bank records. What we subpoenaed are AMLC report.
Okay.
We likewise did not issue subpoena to bank officials and employees. Ang aming ni-require to appear by way of subpoena is AMLC Executive Director. If we will be reviewing the provisions of the bank secrecy law, ang coverage nito, bank accounts, bank records, bank officials and employees. And we did not subpoena any of those because we are exercising the necessary caution.
Congressman, pero yung ipirinisenta ng AMLAC kahapon na detalye ng bank deposits and lahat po ng movement
Came from a bank,
galing
diba?
din po sa bangko yon. Hindi ba yun
We
covered?
are maintaining our position, Joel and Weng, na if the report is derived from AMLC, we call it AMLC report. We do not call it bank records.
Hindi
And
ba
that is why during the hearing, I keep on inviting the attention of justice members. These are not bank accounts. These are transactions reported by AMLC.
Hindi po ba napakanipis nung linya na naghahati doon sa bank records at saka data ng AMLC na base din sa bank transactions?
Well, it depends on them, no? But in as far as the Justice Committee is concerned, our focus is the report of the Anti-Money Laundering Council.
Alright, siguro maganda, Weng. Naging maingat kayo doon kasi syempre, guys, AMLAC records na po yung kinuha niya, hindi po bank records.
Yes.
Ano, ha? Kayo ba is, para ba kayo sa amyenda ho ng bank secrecy law? Kasi nga, ayan, nagkakaroon tayo ng limitation dyan. Hindi natin mabulatlat yung yung mga bank records po ng mga taong pinaghihinalaan po may ginawang masama. Yung bank secrecy law, is it time for it to be amended, Congresswoman?
Alam mo, importante din naman yung confidentiality ng bank records. As a matter of fact, it strengthens our banking industry, no? But there must really be cases when it should be relaxed. And for me, the existing provision of the bank secrecy law is already enough. Recognized doon na kapag impeachment case, that will be an exception and therefore, we can subpoena the bank records including the bank officials and employees. As a matter of fact, Joel and Weng, I wish to add, my position really is, pwede naman naming isubpoena. Because what is happening in the Justice Committee is already an impeachment case.
Correct.
This is to be consistent to the Francisco ruling that once the plenary refers the impeachment complaint to the Justice Committee, it is considered initiated and therefore it is considered as an impeachment case. Now, why did we not consider issuing subpoena to banks? Because we are conservative. Because we are cautious. Because we do not want to be a subject matter of another petition in the Supreme Court.
Okay, ma'am, balikan ko yung hearing kahapon. Gaano kabigat sa impeachment case na to, yung mga lumabas na detalye kahapon as far as the VP is concerned? Gaano kabigat
When-
ito sa determination ng probable cause?
Meron nga raw pong prima facie evidence na.
Meron na ba?
Doon sa mga lumabas po kahapon, ma'am.
Actually, to answer your questions, mas maganda ibangga natin yan dun sa ano bang threshold.
Mhm.
Ang threshold kasi maliit lang eh.
Mm.
Mababaw lang. Probable
500.
cause lang.
Yan.
As a matter of fact, it is described in the past impeachment cases as merely justification to be able to proceed
Mhm.
to the next step of the proceeding. 'Di ba, no?
Mm-mm.
So, to be responsive to your question, gaano kabigat yung
Yes.
naging hearing kahapon, considering that probable cause only is required, I would say, posibleng nalampasan na ang threshold.
Okay. So, pwede na nating sabihin, Congresswoman Luistro, na didiretso na talaga ito sa trial.
Well, it will depend on the vote of the majority of the justice members, no? Tayo kasi as presiding officer, we do not participate in voting.
Yes, opo.
Tayo'y taga-referee lang.
Pang tie break.
But we do not vote, no? Yeah, except in cases of tie, no? So, kahapon, ang ramdam ko naman, mukhang yung mga present na members, especially those who are participating, they are convinced already that there is enough probable cause, no? But remember, we are 38 regular members, and then all the ex officio members will be having the chance to vote, no? Kung dadating sila. And this will possibly happen on April 29 kasi isa na lang yung offense
Opo.
kung saan kailangan namin magkaroon ng clarificatory hearing.
Okay. Ma'am, ang sabi muna, pasagutin ko lang kayo sa sinabi ni Congressman Marcoleta kahapon, Paulo Marcoleta, witch hunt daw po ito. Laban sa Vice Presidente. Witch hunt.
Fishing
Laban daw po.
expedition.
Yes,
Apo.
oo.
Sino yung witch?
Hindi ako, ma'am. Sa fishing expedition daw ito, laban sa Vice Presidente.
How can this be fishing expedition if there is sufficient allegation in the impeachment complaint? How can this be fishing expedition if the committee is expressly granted with the compulsory process, which is issuance of subpoena duces tecum and ad testificandum, no? This is not fishing expedition. This is determination of probable cause. And we are mandated by law to conduct this clarificatory hearing. Otherwise, kung walang clarificatory hearing, kung walang clarificatory questions, kung walang issuance of subpoena, paano kaya namin i-determine ang probable cause? I
Exactly.
think that will be impossible to do.
All right. Ito lang, ma'am. Alam ko
BIR.
pinagpaliban yung botohan do sa issue ng pagbubukas po ng mga BIR records. Kayo bilang professor ng law, tsaka isang hukom, mas magandang malaman natin kung ano ang kanyang pananaw dito, ma'am. Alam ko pagbobotohan niyo po itong issue ito, but kayo, anong posisyon niyo ba rito? Hindi ba
Pwedeng buksan?
pwedeng buksan
O
o
hindi?
hindi?
The position actually of the Justice Committee is completely divided. Those who are in favor of opening are saying that impeachment proceedings should be greater than
Yes.
inquiry in aid of legislation. If in inquiry, so long as there's executive session, allowed ma-disclose ang BIR records. Why should it not be allowed in a proceeding where accountability mechanism such as impeachment proceeding is the subject matter, no? But for those who are saying that we should not open the box, tamang-tama din. Bakit dun sa bank secrecy law? Sinulat nila except impeachment cases because
Yes.
that was the intention of the authors. Bakit dito sa National Internal Revenue Code, hindi nila sinulat? Ibig sabihin, it was never intended to consider impeachment proceeding as an exception to the confidentiality of the tax records. In other words, the opinion of the Justice Committee is completely divided.
So how...
Having said so,
Yan.
no? Hindi ko rin alam kung anong tamang posisyon ang gawin. But one thing is certain, we need to resolve whether to open or not before we vote in the Justice Committee because we cannot leave that hanging.
So, gaano ba kaimportante yung BIR records na yon dito sa impeachment complaint laban sa bise? Bakit kailangan nating
Mabuksan at mabulat-lat
bakit
yan,
kailangan
oh.
nating magbotohan o desisyonan kung bubuksan pa ba o hindi ang box
Because-
na yan?
This will show the personal income of the spouses.
Okay.
It is supposed to include their personal income from the practice of law,
Mhm.
no? Kasi may law office sila. Tapos yung mga ni-receive nilang dividends from the corporations which they partly own, no? In other words, yung galing sa private, dito natin makikita sa ITR or income tax return.
Tapos,
And who knows, baka kahit papano, ma-justify niya
Mhm.
yung 88 million na net worth.
Okay.
Kasi if we will consider the audited financial statement in SEC, Kong Ridon is saying, lugi. Lugi. So how can they contribute to the net worth of the spouses, no? So hindi natin alam whether this ITR will help the defense or this ITR will even worsen the situation of the Vice President in as far as this impeachment case is concerned.
But definitely magbobotohan kayo sa April 29 to
Yes,
decide on this
yes.
matter. All right.
Ilan ang kailangan
in the
boto,
event,
ma'am?
in the event that the justice members, ako kasi as chairman, I always go the conservative way, no? Hindi kasi ako gambler eh. Mas gusto ko nasa safe zone lagi ako. So,
Opo.
I am inclined really to suggest to the Justice Committee because I do not want to violate any rule. No, I do not want to place the Justice Committee in a very difficult situation na ayan ka na naman, nasa Supreme Court ka na naman, di
Yes,
ba?
oo.
And considering meron pang 3 na pending doon.
Yes.
I am inclined to suggest to the justice members not to open, no? And if in case ito nga yung maging decision ng justice members at magkaroon ng determination ng probable cause at suportahan ito ng plenary, we will just transmit it the way it was received by the Justice Committee, a sealed box from the BIR. It will depend on the senators whether or not they will open it.
Okay. Ma'am, huling tanong na lang. Pagka dinala na sa plenaryo yung report ng Justice Committee, ilang boto ba kailangan para po mapadala sa Senado po yan?
1/3?
1/3 lang, Joel.
1/3, okay.
And ang last count ko, we are 315, so that means 105 votes should be enough to be able for us to transmit the impeachment complaint to the articles of impeachment to the Senate for trial.
Makukuha niyo ba yung 105?
Diego, pasok na pasok yun.
Oo.
Okay.
All right. Ma'am,
Kasi
salamat.
105 is a small number, tingin ko.
Okay.
Alright.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
salamat,
thank you.
salamat sa oras.
Good morning
Thank you, ma'am.
po.
Good morning sa inyo.
Thank you, Weng and Joel. At magandang umaga po sa lahat ng kababayan ko from Batangas 2nd District.
Thank you, ma'am.
You know, 2nd District Representative Jervy Luistro, Chairman, House Committee on
Justice.
Justice.